The New York Knicks have won the NBA Cup, finally. The championship since 1973, the first. Obviously, not the NBA Finals, but it does show a lot about this team, right? I mean, this was a winner-take-all game, right? This is the first playoff intensity we've seen this entire year. We saw the Spurs Thunder. We saw the Knicks kind of rule the eastern part of this, and they really solidified themselves as the greatest team in the Eastern Conference. I think every other team has to play catch-up. I think Detroit, you maybe try to go for Lauri Markkanen, right? That's a perfect fit there. It's the only way you could really beat New York. But let's talk about the game, right? The Knicks got contributions from a lot of places, right? Obviously, Jalen Brunson, the Cup MVP, you expect it from him. Karl Anthony Towns had a great game passing-wise. He played good defense as well on Wembanyama. Mitchell Robinson, GOAT on the defensive glass in the fourth quarter, or offensive glass in the fourth quarter. He was incredible. I mean, both sides of the ball, but he out-rebounded the Spurs in the fourth quarter. He was absolutely insane. 28 points created from offensive rebounds for the Knicks from him. It just absolutely insane game. Tyler Kolek, him and Victor Wembanyama went band for band at the end of the fourth quarter. That is not something that you would, or like end of third, early fourth. That is not something that anyone would have expected, right? Tyler Kolek versus Wembanyama, the perennial rivalry for years to come in the NBA. But now Tyler Kolek really showed how he could be a great backup guard in this league. He showed him and Jordan Clarkson did such a great job, right? The Knicks were missing guard play. They were missing Landry Shamet. They were missing Miles McBride, and they still won decently, comfortably against the Spurs, 124 to 113. This team dominated. OG Anunoby, what a game in 40 minutes, 28 points, efficient, 5 threes made, a +7. Josh Hart, incredible rebounding again, right? Even when the shot's not there, he's rebounding well. Karl Anthony Towns, like you mentioned, 16 points, 11 rebounds, just an incredible rebounding machine. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson with the 15 boards. Jordan Clarkson, microwave scorer off the bench. The Knicks showed why they are the best team in the East, and they're the biggest threat to the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? I mean, in the West, it's probably the Spurs, possibly the Nuggets, possibly the Lakers, right? If you're looking at teams to threaten the Oklahoma City Thunder, that's really what this is all about, right? It's a team who's going to beat Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the team to beat, whether you like it or not. But the Knicks are showing in the East that they're the best team, right? Everyone's like the top teams in the league are all Western Conference, right? It's the top 5. And I see people still putting Knicks outside the top 5 in terms of power rankings. They're possibly the second best team in the entire NBA. The Thunder are obviously the best team, right, still. But this is a huge showing from a Knicks team like Brunson dominates. This is what he does in the postseason, and this is what we saw postseason intensity from him. Just absolutely dominating, captaining this team. It's a great sign of things to come. And I think this team also, what this showed, right, the front office, Leon Rose, it showed that we do not need Giannis Antetokounmpo. There's no reason to break up a core that could win like this, right? Take big games like this against one of the best up-and-coming stars. Victor Wembanyama, he had a great game, but he was locked down by Mitchell Robinson for a lot of it. Mitchell Robinson had a great game on him defensively. Karl Anthony Towns did a good job on his assignment as well. He was a far cry from the game we saw from him last game, and Victor Wembanyama is still a stud, right? He was still nailing threes, going on individual runs like crazy, right? In the end of third, early fourth. But they still did an amazing job on them. The Spurs stopped hitting shots towards the end. It's showing like, they did hit their shots against the Thunder, right? But it shows a bad shooting, especially in the NBA Cup, right? That shows a difference in the NBA Cup versus, a 7-game series. Like they were hitting their shots in the I'll say the conference finals, right, of the NBA Cup did the Spurs, and that's how they beat the Thunder. Stopped hitting their shots in the fourth, the end of the game against the Knicks, and the Knicks were hitting their shots, started to run away with it, right? Tyler Kolek, Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, all hitting their shots at the end. They really propelled this team. Not going to hang a banner. That just came out, right, the Knicks, but it's a huge sign of things to come for this team, and I'm pretty happy about it. It's the first time I've seen my team any of my teams win a championship since 2011 when the Giants won. And I was like, I have like faint memory of that at absolute best, right? So pretty cool to see a championship. I didn't know how to react because it's like, I don't know, an NBA Cup. But I think the NBA Cup is also, this was the biggest year for the NBA Cup so far. Like, I think with time, it'll grow prestige and it'll start to become something that people actually look forward to. I think the biggest thing for people is obviously anything new they're going to hate on, right? That's just how everything is nowadays. But I think with the NBA Cup, right, it shows novelty, right? I think the idea of a single elimination knockout version of the NBA playoffs is the best thing, right? That's the best reason for the NBA Cup. It's very cool to have a meaningful games in December, number one. Who doesn't like more meaningful, hard-fought basketball games? That's just something that you absolutely love. And the fact that it's single elimination, right? Every game is win or go home. Win or go home games are the most fun to watch, right? Game 7, the best game in sports. Like, it's just how it is, right? That's why football playoffs are also so fun and so watched, because it's all single elimination, right? March Madness gets the same thing. college football playoffs, all the same thing. So I think this really shows what the NBA Cup can do for the future of this league, and I think it's going to continue to grow, and I think this is a huge first step. I think also big markets winning it, right? You have the Lakers and Knicks won it so far, Milwaukee as well with Giannis. So I think this is a thing that'll just continue to grow, and I think will continue to be refined as time goes on, and I think will continue to grow. But yeah, Knicks NBA Cup champions, very happy about it, and hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day.